4, 5, get more, come on, 6, 7, come on. Whoa. Good. I'm Matt Weidemer. I'm here with legendary trainer to the stars, WIliamson. And today we're gonna go through a quadricep workout. And so Aaron is here for 3 weeks. He's gonna add some muscle. He's gonna get himself back in shape. He's so busy training all these celebrities that he kind of lost his way and he's getting back to his hardcore roots. And then I'm gonna be training legs with him. I deadlifted yesterday, but you gotta go with what you got. So today we're gonna hit more quad focus. And then Aaron's already having a great 2 weeks of training. We're gonna cap off today with a huge quad workout. Aaron is a notoriously hard worker and it should be pretty intense.
That's it right there. I'm just ready to roll.
Exercise we're gonna do, now Zach and I are a little bit of a disadvantage. We deadlifted yesterday, but go ahead. So the first thing you wanna set on this guy is you want his knee in line with that. Slide towards me a little bit, bud. There you go, perfect. So the biggest thing on a leg curl that we try to teach is keep your feet plantar flexed. The gastroc crosses the knee, and so when you dorsiflex the other way, you actually bring your gastroc into it. So I'm gonna have Zach point his toes down or plantar flex. Go ahead and pull up slow. Never initiate this exercise fast, always keep it slow. We don't want to jerk it out of the bottom, so squeeze up slow. How heavy is that? Is that hard or?
No, it feels good.
Okay. We're gonna go like for 15 to warm up. Straight back up, squeeze. Nice and slow to the bottom. Always keep your hip pressure down. You never wanna lift your hips. So those will be the 2 biggest ones, like 3 biggest keys I can give you. Plantar flex, hips down, and don't jerk the weight. Now if he won't do it on this set, but if Zach were to go to failure or start to feel like he couldn't do another rep, then I'd tell him to dorsiflex. Go ahead, keep going. Does that feel stronger? Mm-hmm. So he could dorsiflex on the concentric and then plantar flex on the eccentric. And that's another way to do like kind of a mechanical overload or drop set. But nice easy warm up. You can get 15. Your hamstring sore from yesterday?
A little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We're gonna be. I find, all but this one really, at the end range of motion, the machines bottom out. On this one, you can see Aaron's gonna have his legs fully extended, plenty of room. See, Aaron's got extremely lean. You can see all 3 his hamstrings. You see how he keeps his feet plantar flex, squeeze out of the bottom. And again, you'll hear some people tell you to lift fast. For what we're doing today, Aaron wants hypertrophy. So we're gonna take the momentum out of it, make his muscles do the work. So there's no one right way, just depends on the situation. Every exercise, every tempo, every set and rep scheme is just a tool in your toolbox. So for Aaron, it's hypertrophy, so we'll start the rep slow. Now when you see on his work sets, and we'll show you with Zach here, we'll do some overload eccentrics. We'll do some forced reps. How'd that feel?
Feel good, smooth.
Do you need another one to warm up, Zach? Are you ready to get after it? So we normally do probably another warm up, but Zach and I are gonna get right to it. Do you need one more warm up?
I'm good.
You ready to go? So none of us need a big warm up. Like I said, Zach and I just did this yesterday, so we're already a little fatigued, but Zach's gonna go ahead and give us a hard set. So on this one, so we're gonna go your tempos. We're gonna do some tempo and some overload eccentric. So he's gonna squeeze out of the bottom, control it. Good, now I'm gonna try to force him down. Fight it, 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 fight it. Now squeeze up. Good, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it. Squeeze up. Good, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it. Squeeze up. Fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it. Squeeze up. Give me more fight. Give me more fight. Give me more fight. I know you're sore. There you go. Fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it. Good. Give me another one. Fight it, 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 fight it. Good. Give me another one. Fight it, fight it, fight it. Good. Up. Good. Fight it, fight it. Good, 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 good. Squeeze, go. A little forcer up here. Fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it. Up, squeeze. Now rip them. Fight it down. Fight it down, fight it down, fight it down. Now give me 5 fast, go. Oh, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 5, hold it. 10 second, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So you see he's gonna get, you gotta train everything. So he went to concentric failure, he got an eccentric failure, and then at the end we got isometrics. So you get all 3. Really, if you train like that, 1 or 2 sets is all you need. Move on to the next exercise. All right, you got me, Biggs? Every gym I've ever outfitted, I put this specific leg extension, leg curl in there. The way I like to teach it, how about one? Just lift this one. I don't want him all the way down so he's not hyperextending his spine, but I want him to crunch a little bit. So kind of crunch down. You lift your head and shoulders. That's to keep his back safe. Most leg extensions just hit the VMO, but the rec fem, the quad has 4 muscles, and we want to hit this rec fem and the outer sweep and the vastus lateralis. So he's going to lay back. Well, grab here. Grab here. Yeah, I always like them down here just so they're not hyperextend their spine. So go ahead and squeeze up. Same idea. Nice and slow, down slow. So do a nice warm up set. Let's go for like 15 to 25. 2, a little too fast. Squeeze up. Take your squeeze. But keep all the tension on the muscle. 4, a little quick. Stay smooth. Squeeze out. 5. Then on the way down, you pull it down. You almost pull with your hamstrings on the way down. Keep tension on the muscle. Do like 15 of these, Zach. So you'll see on this, it's working way up here. You feel that up there? That's, I mean, it's quite a bit of difference than a regular leg extension. Actually, I don't know why they're all not built this way. This is easily the best way to do a leg extension to me. You can feel it. Look at that, he's, grab that. You can feel him working.
I can see it.
Isn't that crazy? Normally the leg extension's all down here. Good, Zach. Okay, now where'd you feel that mostly?
Definitely up in the rec fem. I mean, you're obviously going to feel it in the VMO some, but
yeah,
you definitely feel it higher than a regular.
Yeah. Yeah, there's exceptions to everything, but we find that people have most people have weak hips. Every physical therapist, if you take your kid in for a cough or anything, they always tell you have weak hips or bad hips, but there is some truth to that. And I think this way, like I said, just such a different feel. And again, I've known a lot for speed training. Somebody say, why are you having him lift slow? He's going for hypertrophy. I would not consider ever doing fast reps on something like a leg extension anyway. So this one, you want to keep a nice smooth tempo. No one's going to ask you what you leg extend. The idea is just to put the most stress on the quads, least amount of stress on the knees. Once you hit 12 slow, give me 3 fast. Good. All right, let's go another quarter. All right, this will be Z's top set. So Zach's gonna go. I'm gonna let him get 10 on his own, slow and controlled. Then we're gonna throw some eccentrics on there. Then we'll hit some speed up sets or speed up reps. As let him use a little momentum as he fatigues. All right, keep tight. There you go. Squeeze these guys. Squeeze. Nice down. Control it. Good. Squeeze. Good. Down. Control it. Here we go. Squeeze. Let's go. Now we're in it. Squeeze. 4. Good. Squeeze. 5. All right. Fight me down. Up. Squeeze. Fight it. Fight it. Fight it. Don't let me push you down. Up. Or don't. Keep it slow. Squeeze. Good. Now hold it there. Flex your quads. Flex your quads. Flex your quads. Good. Squeeze up. Break your knees. Now flex your quads. Flex your quads. Flex your quads. Good. Good. Flex your quads. Flex your quads. Fight it. Fight it. Resist it. Resist it. Now squeeze up. Come on. Resist it. Resist it. Resist it. Resist it. Good. Good. Up. Now down slow. Fight it. Fight it. Fight it. Up. Squeeze. Give me 10 fast. Go. Rip 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. 10. Hold it. Hold it. Squeeze up. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Time. Where do you feel those? So you can see the roll momentum plays. So after all those overload eccentrics, all those squeezed out reps of failure, when I said rip it, you got 10 more, probably had more in them. So a lot of people use momentum. And again, squat, bench, deadlift, by all means, Olympic lifts explode away. But our job is to grow as much quad. I don't want anything on his knees. And I really don't want to, it's not a speed exercise. So take the momentum out of it. I always say, nobody's going to ask you what your leg curl. Nobody's going to ask you what your leg extend. They're just tools to build muscle.
Yeah, feels good.
Notice I always tell them to break. I don't want to fight their joints. So that's like you'll see, I'll say break your knee. So if he's fully extended, I'll say break it. And then it's on the quad. If you're going to do this at home, don't fight his joint because then he will get hurt. So let him break, like if he's doing a leg extension, break the knee, leg curl, whatever it is. Never do it with a locked out joint. So we'll get 5 and then you can start pushing down on me. Let's do it. There you go. All right, ready? Here we go. 5. Give it to me. Come on. Come on.
Yep. Come on. Come on.
3. Rip. 4. 5.
Come on.
6.
There it is. There it is.
7.
Come on. Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt. Up. Good. Come on. Up. There it is. There it is. Good. Come on.
10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3, 7, 6, 5. Go! 4, get it faster. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it. 10, 9. Squeeze your quads. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Time. Where you feel those?
Oh, here.
Is it hot? You feel that higher up than a normal leg extension?
Yeah.
Closer to your hip. All right. Leg press next. There you go. Nice and deep. Same tempo. Just give me 15 to warm up. Zach, you and I will probably use 4 on this. Matter of fact, just do 10. Don't wear yourself out in warm-ups. How's that feel?
Good. Harder considering those extensions.
Oh, yeah. How your quads feel? Bet?
Yeah.
Don't worry, it gets better.
It's such a humbler. Like you go to like Planet Fitness or something, you're doing 8 plates on the leg. One of these is cut in half.
It's enough to feel it. That's good. All right, you know the drill. He's gonna go 10 slow. So here's our tempo. We call it slow, 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 fast, and ballistic. So again, I want to take momentum out of his equation. Keep all the tension on his quadriceps, which is where he's trying to grow. He'll go squeeze out the analogy I use, if you're towing something out of mud, you wouldn't jerk it. Just like they teach you, pull, be patient with the deadlift. You want to squeeze out of the bottom. He's going to take it down, slow and controlled. Slight pause, squeeze out, never lock his knees. Now when he gets to where he can't do that anymore, we'll go down slow and he can launch it up. And then when I say ballistic, he's going to go as fast as he can. Then we'll give him some force reps at the end. This will be a pretty hard set for him. All right, here we go, big guy. Come on. And it's 4 reps, you do all of them. We don't know. He's gonna do every one he can. Come on. All right, grab the handles. You got handles here if you want them. All right, here we go. Slow, slow, come on. Squeeze out of the bottom. Come on. A little deeper, squeeze it. Push your knees out as you go down. Knees out, we're right with them, always. You always want to stay right with your lifter. Hand on it, okay? 4. Almost. Control it. 5. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm right with you. You push out on your knees. Hit it. 6. That was a good rep. Do that again. 7. Now you're there. Control it down. Push through your heels. 8. 2 more like that. Control it down. Push through your heels. 9. Control it down. Push through your heels. 10. All right, now down slow, launch it up. Come on. Down slow, launch it up. Go, go, Aaron, go. Hit it! 4. Right back down, right back down. Hit it! 5. Come on. Come on, now. Bend your knees. 6. Come on. Get another one like that. Control it. Good. Now, 10 where you just blast. Go. We got you. Go. 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 Hit it. Go. Now, 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 now. 1. Go. We got you. Get it down. Down. 6. Got you. Come on. All the way down. Hit it. 7. We got you. All the way down. Hit it. 8. We got you. All the way down. Hit it. 9. We got you. All the way down. Hit it. 10. Good. You wreck it. That's a set. We got you. Biggest thing with spotting, you can't wait till they start to waver. And again, this isn't a bench, a squat, or a deadlift. So I don't mind if I got to help him a little bit. We're just trying to stimulate muscle growth. I'd rather be right with him, and then as you feel him going, you can just kind of give him whatever you can feel he's missing until you get him through the set.
Let's get it, Zach. Come on.
Come on, Z. Come on, Z. Let's go. Control it down, blast up. Control that, baby. Squeeze out of the bottom.
There you go.
That's good, man. Squeeze, good. Squeeze, that's perfect.
Nice, Dylan.
Squeeze.
Nice.
Give me one more like that. Right back down, right back down. Squeeze at the bottom. Now you can launch this one, so go down slow. Control it, launch it. Yeah. Control it, launch it. 2, good.
Yep.
Control it, launch it. Now just rip them. Give me 10. 1, 2, come on. 3, 4, 5. Get more. Come on. 6, 7.
Come on. Come on.
8.
Get it. Up.
One more.
Come on.
In it. Push, 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 push. Good.
Good set.
Good set. Nice job. The biggest thing the lifter has to do is trust the spotter, because if the lifter changes his form, bails on the weight, you're gonna get your spotter killed. It's a real trust thing to train like this. It's a spotter, you gotta be there to make sure the lifter gets through. And you can't wait. I think the only thing I ever see people like steak on is they wait too long to jump in. The spotter needs to know, or the lifter needs to know you're there the whole time. Zach's dying, but he's still creating some force. See, he's got the wobble leg, but he's still got some in there, and that's where we're trying to pull out those, the last bit of fibers. We're trying to, recruit everything. So as he's pushing through, we got to be with him, but he can't break his form and he can't bail, which he just did a great job of. You see it on camera, he was pushing perfect. It's good. Tell the camera what you feel. Quads, glutes.
The quads are smoked.
Yeah. Like we were talking about, this hack squat's insane, or this leg press is insane. The angle is,
by far the heaviest leg press I've ever used.
Oh, it's insane.
It's the longest going too.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? It's the longest going too.
Yeah.
I couldn't count.
All right.
You got 10?
Yep. Squeeze them, come on.
Nothing.
Up.
Nothing. I'm playing. Let's go. Come on. Strong, bro. Strong. One more, come on. Easy. Easy. It's more like that.
10 more.
Yeah. There it is. Come on. 5 more.
6, 7, 9, 10. Oh, man. Whoa. Oh, fuck. Whew. Oh, man. You know it's a hard set when the spotters are breathing.
That was a good set.
That felt good. The quad pump's insane. So that's why they're taking a while to get to the next exercise. I felt my glutes from yesterday.
Yeah.
You feel your glutes at all, or just all quad?
My quads. It took me a minute to
Yeah, I can see you open it up.
Yeah, I'm not used to training like this. That's why Matt's doing all the talking, because that's why I'm here following his lead with all this different training. I don't push myself to go heavy like that. So, I'm a little weak on that initial, few reps.
So for him, I'm gonna have him go wider. little wider, bring your feet back a smidge. I want him to open on the way down. Yep, there it is. That's a good one. Give me like 10 slow, slow. Squeeze them. This might be your weight, honestly. How's that feel? Yeah. Where do you feel that? Okay.
My lungs.
Yep.
You said your loins?
Yeah. He's still got loins. So for Aaron, because he's so quad, he's got such great quads, now it's up to him. Go ahead and stand up. So if I wanted Aaron to work his hips, which I think would not be a terrible idea, I'm gonna go a little wider. Bring your feet back a smidge towards the bottom, and then you're gonna go really focus on pushing out like the sides of your feet. Curl your toes up a little bit too. Keep your toes, curl your toes up. Keep them off the floor. Keep more in your heel. There you go. You're pretty tall. You can maybe bring your feet out towards me a little bit if you want. Otherwise, you're good. Like up higher, like towards me. There you go. It's kind of a fine line. If you get too far out, you'll irritate your back. But push your knees out hard. So for Aaron, this will be a challenging. That's a challenging angle for you. Same thing. 10 slow. 4, good. Try not to lock out, right back down. 5. 10. Now down slow, up fast. 1. Right back down. Hit 2. Good. Hit 3.
Up.
Hit 4. Up. Hit 5. Now give me 5 little pulses. Go. Stay low. Pulse. 1. Right back down. 2. 3. 4. 1 more. 5. Good. Step on it. Swing down. Feel more adductor and glute?
Oh yeah. Was that deep enough?
Yeah. I think I always say like you only know what you know. So with me having more of a powerlifting background, Aaron's been able to bench, squat, deadlift, and overhead press again without all the injuries that used to bother you. Bench used to hurt his shoulders.
Marine Corps, carrying caskets, Iraq, all the stuff.
Yeah, but we should say like with the new techniques you've learned, you're able to get back and do some of the things you couldn't do before.
Yeah, a lot more intentionality, a lot more understanding of bracing and body positioning, using leverage in different areas to really lock myself in.
So like you can bench now without pain, which was the last time you benched pain free? Zach's age?
How old are you?
20.
Yeah, you were probably like 10. That looks good. Feel like I just got back from San Antonio a couple weeks ago. I had to do a Murph. Like my training is very different. So, but I need this type of training for just to really strengthen those weak areas. I realized coming here how many weak areas I had that I didn't know coming into this. I thought I was going to come here and like just put on some size and get big, but it became something a lot more intensive.
Oh my God. Eat about 6,000-7,000 calories a day. Aaron's are really clean, mine are but we're able to handle real high calorie loads because train like this. Yes. If you want to get in shape, do these. All right, Aaron, we're gonna have to watch him on the sides. They're pretty hard. At least 10. We'll get you to 10. One more. Get the weight on the heels and the sides of the feet. That's why we're feeling it. Yep, that's why he's feeling his glutes so much. Oh my God.
Easy, easy, easy. Come on.
Come on. 5. Come on.
Yep.
6.
Yep.
You got more. 7.
I got more.
8. Come on. 9. Let's get another one. Control it. Hit it.
2.
Sink them, sink them. Feel like it's deeper. Yeah, that's it. 3 more like that. Deeper than you think you have to be. There it is. Yeah, I want to do another one. Deeper than you think. Hit it. 2 more like that. 2 more. Hit it. Better than you thought, buddy. Come on, Biggs. Come on, Aaron. It's better than you thought. Good. You all right?
Yep. Here it is, Matt. Yep. Come on. Easy. Up. Get it. Nothing. Yeah, nothing for you. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Go.
Huh.
Up. There it is.
One more.
Come on.
Get in there.
I got you.
That's it. Good. Thanks. Woo. All right. All right, so this is gonna be a good one for you. So the calves are a stubborn muscle. People say you can't grow them. That's not true. You just gotta work extremely hard to do so. So Zach's gonna do 20 on his own, and we're gonna force wrap him up to 50. Really blow him out. So go ahead and hop up.
Drop that weight down so you can actually contract it.
Let's see how he feels on this one. He might, yeah. That'll probably be a heavy stack too. That's 100. See how you feel on this.
Nice and slow.
Yep. So on this calf setting, you just want to make sure. So I gotta go to the top one if you can. Can you go all the way down? Okay. Get a little more of your foot so you're not slipping. There you go. So the big thing on this one is you do not want to bounce out of the bottom. You want to take all of it off your Achilles tendon. Stop, pause, squeeze. There's a lot of bounce in your Achilles tendon you can get. So you want to make sure you're eliminating that rebound from your Achilles safer. And then obviously put some more load in the, this one's more for the gastroc. We'll do the soleus next and the seated. Try not to bend your knees. What number is that?
7.
Okay. Is that challenging?
Oh, look at that.
Okay. 10, good. 11. Good, keep going. We might not go to 50, but you want to go well past failure. 13. Notice they're old enough. Remember that the Nautilus circuits in the machines would usually be at 2 and 1. And the idea was that you would pre-exhaust, like let's say you do a pec fly, right into a chest press. But they were set up so you could go within 3 seconds so that you never let the muscle recover. And if you watch, that's why the forced reps, you see people do rest pause methods. If you rest, there's always a little bit more than you think there is. And I find, especially on something like calves, that's the difference. Overcoming stubborn muscle groups or breaking plateaus in a certain lift. Sometimes you got to push past what you think you can. But you got to have training partners. I mean, weights and then a training partner. I say way too many people. Online coaching's fine. I love Josh Bryant. There's some other really good ones out there, but nothing beats a training partner and a power rack and some machines. Yeah. 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 Good job, Aaron. Nice. Oh, that's perfect.
5 more.
That's phenomenal. Really gross, stubborn body part. I just think you gotta have some sort of overload, you know? You gotta impose the demands. I know it's kind of beaten to death, but you really do. You gotta put some demands on your muscle that forces them to grow. Aaron's calves, Zach's calves, even my calves don't want to grow. You know,
Your calves can.
it's homeostasis, right? So the body wants to stay where it's comfortable, and you got to take it somewhere it hasn't been before. And then obviously we follow this like in our workout nutrition, post-workout nutrition. We're smashing about 7,000 calories a day, and that's about it. I'm 25 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. That's good. You gotta have good spotters. Zach just did a great job there. That's amazing.
This one you have?
Yeah, we have this exact one. Yep.
Is that like an add-on foot plate?
No. So that's for their tibialis.
No, I'm saying you don't have that rounded foot plate on there.
Yeah, I think ours is the normal. That's a little better.
It's gotta be a little more.
Ours?
Elite.
No, I think we do have that.
Is ours elite?
Yeah, ours is elite.
Ours has like the grippy stuff that's like on a leg press or something.
Yeah.
That's it.
So now we can get go ahead and get do what number's that? Too easy. Okay. So on these ones we can do squeeze up. Now fight me. Fight it. Up. Fight it. Fight it. There we go. 8. Fight it. 9. Slide the bottom. 10. Trying to avoid the rebound. 12. 13. 14. Come on. 15. Come on. 16. Come on. 18. 19. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Kind of the mid-range. Yep. Right there. Good. Three, 2, give me a bonus 5. 1, 2, 3. So the Tiger belt squat is not probably, of all the things I use. I train a lot of fighters, a lot of athletes. This is the #1 piece of equipment. If you said, probably this and a sled for fighters. And I use it a lot, not just for fighters but even for rehab or prehab. And this is the one I found of all the things. You know, a lot of powerlifters have hip problems. A lot of athletes have hip problems. So we're gonna do step ups. So you can go up with the right, down with the right. So right leg comes up, left leg, back down. And you got a minute going?
Start.
All right. So what I had is my formative years, obviously were in equipped powerlifting. And I thought the one thing I didn't have was, because I was always wearing groove briefs, I felt like my hips could have been stronger. So this is an exercise I use for myself even, that I used to bring myself back up. My back, when I came off geared lifting, went to raw lifting, I felt like my back was incredibly strong, my hips were weak. And this really helped me quite a bit. I took my raw squat up from, among other things, but this really helped my hip health and put about 100 pounds in my raw squat. And you can see how his Zach's getting tired, so he's actually rotating that hip. Try to keep your toes forward. There you go. Where do you feel that?
My glutes.
Yeah. This will light your glutes on fire. Where is he?
Time.
All right, switch legs. Go another minute. Left leg lead. Go, 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 go. Left leg lead. Particularly the glute medius. This is gonna light your hips on fire. Like for Aaron, someone like Aaron. Ooh. For someone like anybody. So Aaron and I are 46. I'll be 47 sooner than later. You have to, there's two ways of getting stronger, right? Raising intensity, kind of like the Mike Menser method is real popular right now. And then everybody talks about raising your volume, which is the other side of the spectrum. I believe that as you age, you have to maintain your volume, but we can't do it with traditional lifting. So Aaron and I just, like the young guys who do the SBD days, 3 days a week, 4 days a week, that works in your 20s. And for the few, it will work into your 30s and maybe 40s. But as you age, you got to find a way to raise or maintain your volume without killing your joints. And this is one of the best exercises I've ever found to raise your, this will build your hips, which is great for sprinting, jumping, fighting. For me as a powerlifter, it's great being a powerlifter doing this stuff. I can do it the night, I usually do it the night I train. Like so if I did squats, I'd come back at night and do this. We could do it the next day, or off days. This is a great way to raise volume without hurting yourself. As a matter of fact, this is quite therapeutic. Most people feel better after they do this. This is what we've been doing with Aaron. We've been doing a lot of sled work. And even Aaron, who's not a powerlifter, but it's lifting more for aesthetics. We've been doing a lot of like curls with the sled. Lots of ways to raise volume on weak point areas that he's trying to bring up.
With the nose.
But again, Aaron's 46 years old. We can't beat his elbows and shoulders and hips up and low back.
There we go.
Got it where you want it?
Yeah.
You take the band off, or you're good?
Take one plate off.
How about a band? Let's take the band off. Just,
Okay.
that'll be a lot better. Oop, sorry now. We got time, Sheena? All right, you're on the clock.
It's insane. They almost just like want to stop everything.
Yeah. This really gets that glute med. A lot of, particularly raw powerlifters, get pain at the greater trochanter of their hip. This will pretty much eliminate it, really. Like you hear guys get IT band syndrome. You put them on this and it pretty much goes away within a month, sometimes less. So Aaron's getting quad, glute. You can hear him breathing hard. He's getting a lot of conditioning. And again, it's all concentric. So it's concentric loading. So he's not going to be, he'll be sore from the other stuff. He won't be sore from this. He could do this a day or two later. He could do this tonight. So if you want to build up his hips, which to me right now are a weak point for him, this is how we do it.
Yeah, I feel this in hips and glutes.
Yeah. And it feels good on your back. All these things, you can't just train one method. So if you notice, we did high intensity. Normally we would do some sort of power movement like a squat or a deadlift. For time's sakes, we didn't today. But always finish with some sort of conditioning against sleds, marches in the belt squat, prowlers, something to keep you athletic. The great Eddie Cohen once told me, once you start getting one-dimensional, you're gonna halt your progress. And I think he's right about that. You think you gotta train isometrics, you gotta train eccentrics, you gotta train dynamically. If you don't, something's gonna get out of balance and you're gonna get hurt, or you're gonna be too far behind in any category. And again, conditioning's relative, right? So our conditioning as lifters would impress a marathon runner as much as their lifting would impress us. So it doesn't mean you have to become a 5-minute miler to be in shape. It just means you got to do something that gets your heart rate up, and it makes you do some high rep stuff. I have a thrower who loves it, so he'll do his throwing drills in the belt squat. And I think what it does is teach you how to really use your feet on the ground. how to create force, how to feel the ground, which is harder than people think. Great athletes really know how to use the ground to create force, and then mediocre athletes less and bad athletes less. So this gives you instant feedback how to pressure your foot. I think if you look at good athletes, they all have big hips and butts. Some athletes have big quads, some have big calves, but every great athlete I've ever met has a big butt, big hips, whether they're squatters, ball players, unless. So that concludes the leg workout. Like I said, Aaron's in town 3 weeks, trying to hit some muscle, put on some muscle, fortify some weak areas. You see, we do a lot of high intensity training, very short, 1 to 2 sets tops per exercise. Then we mix that in with a lot of high volume, concentric exercises like sleds, prowlers, belt squats, things where we can get a lot of conditioning. Today we did quads, to near failure. We didn't do any power movements today just because of time, but we got our quads on the leg press, the power squat, leg extensions, get a little bit of hamstring with hamstring curls to warm up our knees, followed it with seated or standing and seated calves, and then finish with the belt squat for conditioning, belt squat step ups. Tell Aaron's in great shape, getting in better shape. You have anything to add, Biggs?
Yeah, well, I mentioned it earlier. When I came here on this trip, it was about putting on size, getting bigger, but Matt exposed a lot of weak areas. So that actually became more of the transformation that I'm doing right now, is more of just strengthening those areas, the connective tissue, just all the places that you would expect someone who's an athlete to have more strength in. So when I come back out later this year, we'll go into part 2.
Yeah, it's been really fun. Aaron's like the hardest worker you ever meet. Anybody knows him, nobody trains harder than Aaron. His nutrition second to none, his discipline second to none. And that's why everybody in Hollywood goes to Aaron. And Aaron needed a break from being the coach, so he came out here to Ohio. So Ohio doesn't have much to offer. We got some good training.
Yeah, it's nice to become the student again.
Yeah, it's cool.